101 FM. Now on top this our program, now we dey throw away salute to all the gallant men, women, our children where they our country. This our program now to encourage all our people where they physically, mentally, socially impaired for our society. To inspire all of them, make they begin explore their true potentials beyond their challenges. If you just tune in the program now, I Dey Gallant, and on top Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM, the voice where you dey hear so na Feti Mama own. Make we enter the cocoa now. My people, una know say many physically challenged people for our society don dey suffer social injustice and deprivation. I know say many of us know this matter, but I wan bring am back to our minds this evening. In fact, now some of these our physically impaired people now don manage, some of them don dey gallant, and as some of them don't even get access to education plus good jobs. Very few of them, this thing they pay my heart as I dey talk am. If una remember well on top this our program last week, I been bring one gallant woman where come studio. If una don't forget her name, I go call her name on top this program. I know say if una hear this name, una go remember wetin will be discussed last week. The person wey been come studio last week na Janet Abua, aka Sweet Mother. I know say she dey hear the sound of my voice, so madam, we appreciate you for the courage. We like the fact say you don't hustle dey where you dey today. And I know say as you been share your story last week, many people been dey encouraged to continue with life. So many people don't give up, but as they hear the sound of your voice, they dey encouraged, they dey strong to stand up, they gallant for their self. I appreciate you, ma. The idea now say make all of us begin look beyond wetin we dey pass through. Any challenge where you dey pass through, my people. The idea of our program now to encourage all of us, make we dey gallant. As I sit down for studio gidigba, so I dey gallant. Feti Mama dey gallant. And I know so as you dey hear the sound of my voice, whether na inside hold up you dey, abi you don't reach house from work, I know say you dey gallant, ma, and I appreciate everybody where don't sit down, don't put their ear, they hear this our program this evening. Now straight to the matter we dey. So this evening I want make we discuss one important matter. Una know say anytime I sit down for studio, as I be dey very serious, so even though say I like to play well, when you reach the main matter where carry me enter studio, so now so I dey like to dey serious, so that everybody where they follow this program go dey inspired. And I hope say as we dey talk today to topic this evening, I hope say you go dey inspired. Wetin we dey talk about this evening, today topic where we dey treat, if you dey very comfortable place where if you hold biro and paper, me I like that theory, because most times our brain no dey fit capture something. No be all of us get smart brain where go dey magnet information. Like me, as I dey here, I like to write well, so I dey like to encourage people. Say if you dey hear something where they encourage you, abi you dey hear something where you like, make you carry paper and biro, make you write them down, so that anytime where you forget, you fit still go check that book where you write them down, read them, remember. Now make I want advise you, say if you dey where you feel write, you feel hold paper and biro. But if now where you dey where you know feel hold paper and biro, just listen attentively, because wetin I want share with us this evening now something where they very inspiring. It go touch most of the people where don't tune in for this program this evening. Today I want talk how we fit help those people around us where get disability. This evening topic now, how we want take help people around us where get disability. The first thing where I don't write, where I don't put down, where I don't go check, I don't do investigation, write down number 1. If you dey follow me, pay attention. The first thing na building communication skills. This one na English, but I go break am down so that everybody, if you dey Maraba, I been a massacre, anywhere where you dey and you dey hear the sound of my voice, I want to make all of us flow on top this program this evening, because by the time I open our hotlines, I go want to make we contribute. I like contribution where as you dey contribute, so I go know say wetin you dey hear, you dey understand. Building communication skills na the first thing. And wetin I wan talk on top this one na say, as we dey as individuals, so make we make sure say we use the right words and terms when we dey discuss with people wey dey physically challenged. This one e be like say na big English, or make I give you example. You go hear person call person wey no fit talk, abi na hear say na mute or dumb. Before when you call person wey no sabi talk mute, that word wey you use no bad, that's before, like 7-8 years back. If you tell person say, if you refer to person wey dey mute as mute, no be bad thing. But now where technology don come, as we don dey move, our technology don dey grow, new better words don dey originated where we fit use. Make I explain am. You fit talk say non-verbal or non-speaking, instead of to talk say this person dey mute or dumb. Mute, when you call person mute like this, e dey very stigmatizing, e no good. By the time you just refer to am and say this mute man, the person go dey heartbroken, even if e no show you. Building communication skills na wetin I dey talk now be this. Make we know the right words to use, address everybody where they around us, where they physically challenged. If you know sabi, na make I dey always talk say go check internet. Now everything dey live for us, so you go check anything where you dey confused about, ask Google. You go even see anything where you dey confused about, ask Google, e go tell you. People dey even go ask Google say how I go fit bake cake, Google go tell them. Use Google. Anything where you confuse, where you know sabi, ask. Communication skills now we dey talk about to make we build them. By the time you learn the right way to talk to these people around us, themselves they go feel okay, they go feel accepted. But by the time you don't know how to communicate, you say that blind man, he no good. You fit call am visually impaired, no say that blind man. My people, all of us na learn, we dey learn. No, I hope say as you dey hear the sound of my voice, I dey encourage you. The second thing na sharp make if you dey hear me na sharp. I no fit emphasize one thing too much. Now make I don talk and explain and enter pidgin give example. So make you dey follow me as I dey go. Number 2, communicate directly. Communicate directly. Una don see situation where most times when we see person wey get disability, we dey fear to go talk to them. I don't know whether you think say na winch dem be. I no just understand. Una go see most people go dey look for another person where they go tell the message, make the person help them tell that man where they physically challenged. Wetin stop you to go meet the man, open your mouth, tell am wetin dey your mind where you wan tell am. This thing no good. Make we learn. Say anybody where they physically challenged around us, whether na emotionally, no be only by body. Some people na inside mind, na they get problem. Some na mentally. You know, in fact, this thing no be just body. Now all round for mind, people they affected. Make we learn the right communication skills, because it go help you. No, they send person may go help you talk. By the time you send person like this, the mama go just say, if you like say this girl they fear me, and you know by the time you make them feel that way, they no go happy. Even if they no tell you say wetin you do no sweet them, they no go happy. Now I make I want teach also very important. Number 3, if you they follow me, ask before providing assistance. So my people, Make I talk am again for those of una wey dey write. Ask before providing assistance. Wetin this one mean? I go explain. Most of us wey dey so, even me, I dey guilty of this one. As I did one well. You go see person dey waka for road. You no know wetin dey worry am. You no know, but because say you see am dey struggle, you go just run go jack am. My people, na know say this thing dey wrong. Na make God bless us with our mouth. When you see person wey you think say the person dey suffer from something, make sure say you ask am, sir, abeg, you want make I help you do this one? If the person talk say yes, carry go. If he talk say no, no begin force am say you must help am. I don see person wey go say you no need help, but you go dey feel say maybe na shame. No be shame. If he do am himself, na make he tell you say no. Ask before providing assistance. Make we take short break. When we come back, we go continue on top this matter. No go anywhere, my people.
This is Human Rights Radio 101.1. Redefining broadcasting.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح
This is your magazine radio station. Listen.
It's only today that my daughter gets just to eat food.
Past 2 months now, you be in your shop selling before you know your child will disappear.
Listen.
My own, that is what is killing us. They demolish everything, they burn all our things. Even my credential, even my children own, up to the extent, no clothes, nothing.
Government cannot give us everything we want, and as a youth, we need
Una, welcome back. Na Feti Mama na in the studio this evening, and this na Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. We don dey talk something before we take break. I hope say una remember. If you just dey tune in, the program na I Dey Gallant. Our topic for this evening na how we go fit help people wey get disability for around our surrounding, abi na community or na our village. How we go fit help people wey get disability around wherever we find ourselves. Now we dey talk this evening, and before we take that short break, I don talk 3 things. Make I refresh am for those of una wey just dey join the program. The first one I talk say building communication skills. I talk say make we make sure say we sabi the right things, the right way to address all these people where they physically challenged around us, because you get the way where you go address them where most of them go dey offended though. Make we learn to dey sensitive to all these people where they around us. Treat them like yourself. You know sabi tomorrow. The second thing wey I talk na communicating directly, and I explain say most people, I don't know whether na fear, they know they fit talk to these people normally, or they go they look for second party where they go tell the thing, make the person where you don't tell go tell the man where you want to communicate with. My brother, who they act like that these days now? I never see you. E no good. If person treat you like that, you go happy. You dey jejely, person want tell you something, but you go look for another person make he can't tell you the thing. You no go happy. Now we all of us dey, all of us now we. Now make I dey try, because I don't see so many people they fall prey to all this wahala. They know they sabi know how they go communicate. Bad communication skills, that thing they kill people. You don't know the right things to say, or how to talk them, or how to address people. And by the time you know sabi this basic thing like this, even if you know they rude though, the way where you open your mouth address person, they go think say you they rude. Now I don't turn teacher inside studio this evening. I won't teach all of us where they hear the sound of my voice. So even myself, una know say una sabi teach me where so now they call in and they learn from all of una. The third thing when I been they talk before we take break, now ask before providing assistance. And I tell una say myself, I fall inside this wahala. I go just see person they struggle, the next day I go run to go help am. Number one, e dey rude. You know if you just go jump hold person like that, you suppose ask am, madam, abina sir, do you need help? If you ask am this question where I say yes, so thank you very much my child, I need help me with this thing. Now waiting they had me to do with this, you go fit do this thing, help the person, but no go intrude inside person privacy. Some people go just jump go, because you see person who crutch, you go just go jump collect the crutch, just no good. In fact, most times we go dey even cause them more harm than good. You think say they help them, meanwhile you dey add to their pain. Now make we get mouth, we suppose ask anything where you know understand. Abi you want help person, open your mouth, ask am, oga, can I help you? If you need help, jejely go tell you say yes, so my daughter, I need help. Then you go help am. Another thing why I want ring make it enter our head this evening. Now say most of us abi turn doctors for situation. You go see person go dey advise one physically challenged person say make he go hospital go meet this doctor, tell am say in leg do this one, or abi in eye do this one. My brother, my sister, these people they get their special medical history. Who tell you say they never see doctor? If you no be doctor, no dey go give medical advice if you no even concern you. That thing no good, e dey rude. I don't see one girl wey stop one woman for road. Madam, she na how they talk be this. So madam, I see say you, e be like say your hand one part big pass the other one. You don go this hospital, e get one man wey dey e dey rude. As they get dey even talk sef, the woman just stand dey look her. As they get finish to talk, na so the woman just pass dey go. E dey written all over the woman say she no happy with wetin that girl do. No turn doctor. If you no be doctor, leave this. They don already get their special doctor wey dey attend to them. If you no know, make I tell you. Make we dey go. The fourth thing, dey respectful in your words and your actions. Una see as this one dey very important, ba? Most times you go see say when person wan hold communication with person wey dey physically challenged, maybe you go dey stammer, abi you go come dey shout, or you go dey reduce im voice. Just dey your normal self. These people na normal people dem be. Why be say you go come dey twist your voice when you wan talk to them? You go dey lower your voice, or abi you go dey make the voice bigger. Just dey yourself, because by the time you start to act abnormally, they dey notice. Once you begin do one kind thing where you know dey comfortable, e dey show for your body, both your words and your actions. E go tell say this person no dey comfortable. And by the time you dey talk to them, where they realize say you no even dey comfortable with them, they no go dey happy. If you dey hear the sound of my voice, so my people, na encourage I dey this evening. Now from this step, as we dey start small jejely, we go dey build on top ourselves, and then we go fit incorporate we go fit carry along. Because by the time you know all these basic things, you go know how to communicate, you go know how to ask before you render assistance, you go know how to dey respectful. All these things dey very, very important. The fifth thing I wan hammer on top this my program, make we ask questions, especially if they dey relevant. Most times you go notice say people dey worry about to offend these people where they physically challenged. They go dey scared say maybe if they ask question they go offend them. Meanwhile, these people even prefer say instead of you to come go do another thing, make you ask them questions so that they go fit explain them. No come go dey act in a confused manner. Ask question, anything where you no understand. Now normal person you dey see, open your mouth, ask question, they go explain them for you. I don list 5 things on top this my program. If you just dey join this our program this evening, the program na I Dey Gallant, and this na Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Na Feti Mama voice you dey hear so. I know say with these things where we don dey mention this evening, many people don dey encouraged. They don learn, they don dey write. If you fit forget, if I tell you, I know say people hold paper and barriers at the yarn, so they dey write wetin I dey talk. Make we learn. Interaction dey important. Without opening your mouth to talk to another person, life no go go on now. You no fit dey this world only you talk say you no go talk to another person. Because the way God don create us, our life dey interwoven. You must communicate with person. You no fit dey, you no fit be an idle man, only you, one man island. E no possible. God creates people around you so that you go fit communicate. Even that is why you go see say you suppose go market. For market, who dey there? Human beings. For your family, who dey there? Human beings. For church, who dey there? Na human beings. God don create them in a way say interaction dey key. E dey very important. So we no fit forfeit communication. Na important thing for life. Na I make I talk say this evening I go share all these tips so we go fit help us. E go help us know how we go fit treat people where they physically challenged around us. I know say these 5 things why I don't list this evening, plus the explanation why I don't give. Person where they hear the sound of my voice don't learn, and they write down. And I know say if you know they do these things before, from this night, this evening, as you don't hear my voice, you go start to do am. Make I call our hotline numbers if you get anything where you want add on top this our program. So I go appreciate make you call in. If you just dey tune in the program na I Dey Gallant and a Feti Mama na sit down for studio. Our hotline number na 081 89 99 10 11. Make I call am again, 081 89 99 1011. Person don dey already call. Good evening. Abeg, make I talk am on top this my program again, no. If you wan call us, abeg, as you dey call, reduce the volume on top your radio. If you no wan reduce am, just shift away from your radio so that you go fit hear me, and me sef I go fit hear you. Abeg, my people.
Hello?
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Wetin be your name, sir?
My name is Abdullahi.
Abdullahi, where you dey call us from?
Kutungoro.
Kutongoro.
Yes.
Okay, wetin you get to add on top our program this evening?
I want to speak. Did you hear French, ba?
I dey hear French?
Yeah, you hear French, ba?
I no dey hear French, oh, my brother. Na French you wan use answer this question wey I ask you so?
Yes.
Na wow. Person no dey there wey go fit interpret am because as I dey here I no sabi French. How we go do?
Okay. Make I tell you, I dey hear small English.
I dey hear you talk am.
Na Brekete family, ba?
No be Brekete family, oh. This program na I Dey Gallant.
Okay, Dey Gallant.
Yes, so.
Okay. You know, say before, this radio they put music for Mali music. Now I know they put Mali music. What up?
You say wetin?
Music for Mali.
Music for Mali.
Yeah.
Okay, oga wey dey vocal booth dey hear you, so maybe later I go play Mali for you.
Okay.
Oga, you no even answer question wey I ask you. Dey talk of music. I tell you say this my program na I Dey Gallant. Wetin you get to add on top?
I know anything now. Only this I want to ask you. No question.
Okay, now music you want? No worry, they go play you music, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. If you just dey tune in into this our program, or the program now I Dey Gallant on top Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. I don't give us tips. I don't give us 5 things where we fit do to help people where they disabled, where get disability for around us. And I'm waiting with the discuss this evening be this. Hello.
Hello.
Good evening. Waiting be your name, sir.
I'm Mr. Salo.
Sir, please can you help me reduce the volume from your radio?
I'm very far from my radio, sir.
Okay, sir, I can hear you. You can speak.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I just called to appreciate your program.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate you.
Yes, so there's one contribution I want to make.
Yes.
There's a word we use in the blind people.
Yes.
See, if you want to address them, you should read, if you say they are blind and stuff like that.
Yes. Visually impaired.
Visually impaired.
Yes.
Okay. And then this English now is not the very good grammar that ordinary person as a layman on the street cannot use. And these are the people that are doing these people mostly on the street.
Yes.
So at least you have just a simple word for them. You understand?
Yes.
You expect somebody who don't know how to speak English that much to start using visually impaired for somebody that has eye problem.
Okay, I understand you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
That's my contribution, yeah.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your call. This our oga call the talk say actually I no even think I reach that side. People where they on top street oh, if they want address person where they blind, they no go they talk say visually impaired now. As I dey here na educate I dey oh, I just dey talk say most times when we address people where they physically challenged with this kind term, they know they like am. So I just they give us other terms. You get the way where you go call am, you get the way where person go say blind man. You the way you talk and self, you no good. Now I just they give us some tips, different words where we go fit use address them. Thank you, sir. I appreciate your contribution. If you just they tune in and you no get our hotline number, make I call am so that you go fit call, contribute. If na advice you get to, you go share with us. Our hotline number na 081 8999 1011. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Please help me reduce your volume.
Oh, let me do that. Are you okay now?
Yes, sir.
I appreciate your program.
Thank you, sir.
It's educative.
Thank you, sir.
And if you can continue on it, it will have the generality on an ethic on how to address the vulnerable and the less privileged.
Okay, sir.
So it is good like that. I think you can step further. It will be good.
Okay, sir.
But before I go, please, can you help me with honoring the president of the family number, Ahmed?
Sir, you will call tomorrow morning from 7:30.
In the morning?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you.
If you just join us on top this our program this evening, the program na Dey Gallant. This na Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. On top this program, we dey give us 101.1 billion reasons why we suppose dey gallant to make we no allow anything discourage us. Make we encourage ourselves, dey gallant for wherever we find ourselves. Hello.
Hello, good evening, man.
Good evening, sir. What is your name?
My name is Okafor.
Mr. Okafor.
Yes, coming from Debbie.
Okay. Sir, what do you get to add on top of our program?
I want to comment on number 3. Yes, when you said the act before
providing assistance.
You provide assistance.
Yes, sir.
Okay. It has affected me a lot of times because that is one of the challenges I'm having.
Okay, sir.
When you see on your way going to your house, you see a woman packing a small child with another small one on his hand, telling you that they are helpless. You want me to help them. I have come in contact with many of them that even as class, I gave them what I don't even that I will begin to go and beg for someone to give me transport to come. But unfortunately to me, there is a day I was on my way going home, and another place I saw the same woman. So I was I was very, very disappointed on that.
Okay.
So I want also, in addition to support that, it is also good for someone to ask before he helps.
Yes.
I discovered too. You see people carrying people using as if they are charity, coming from charity organization, but what they are doing is for their own
personal use.
Interest.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You keep on giving, they tell you they will take this person to India. See, if you go to another side of Abuja,
you see them
find
there.
Them there.
Yes.
You see them. I ask them, please, one day, all this in, bring one person that you people have operated and the person is fine. At least go around, use it to advertise. Say, this person is the person that they have contributed this money so time. We have done this operation and it is successful.
Yes,
we are
sir.
thanking you people.
Yes, sir.
So, and even in as much we are encouraging Nigeria to ask before we assist. I also ask government to do the same in trying to monitor those activities, because in Nigeria, people is free to do whatever they want to do. Just like all these beggars. Cannot even in neighboring country, Cotonou and all those things are not there. People are easy to do 419. But I'm not discouraging people not to assist. But I want to support that when you want to assist, ask questions.
Ask questions
before you render
yes,
your assistance. God bless you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your contribution.
All right.
I appreciate everybody where done they call with contribution on top this program. We go take short break. When we come back, we go continue on top this our matter. No go anywhere.
People come the manly song play. In the market, his music play all day.
Top Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Before we take short break, people they call in, they add on top this our program where we don't they discuss. So if you just they tune in, make I talk the topic. Our topic this evening now how to help those who get disability for within our community. If na maraba you dey, how you go fit help people around you wey get disability? Abi na Metama or Asokoro or Lugbe. Na wetin we dey discuss on top this program this evening, and we don talk 5 things. I go just mention am now because time no dey again. Number 1, na building communication skills. So number 2, I talk say communicate directly. Number 3, I talk say we go ask before we provide assistance. This one dey very very important, make we no forget am o. The 4th thing I mention on top this program this evening, now say make we dey respectful in our words and in our actions. The 5th one na ask questions where they relevant. No see person where you know sabi, jump go dey ask am about in family, e no concern you. Ask questions where they relevant. If you no get anything to ask, it better make you stay quiet. Now wetin we don dey discuss on top this program be this. Our hotline number na 081 89 99 1011. If you get advice to add on top our program, I go appreciate. I been an experience, I go appreciate. Okay. Hello.
Hello, my dear sister. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. Wetin be your name?
My name is Paul. I'm calling from Lokogoma.
Oga, I no hear your name. Abeg call am again for me.
My name is Paul. I dey call from Lokogoma.
Paulo, how you dey?
I dey fine. I beg. I
ask something. You don't know why they try to reach ordinary president with MLM and this telephone banner, but I could not. You get something they treat me very well. I don't know how to do it.
Oh God, this program now I Dey Gallant. If you want call,
I wish.
Oga sir, if you dey hear my voice, you fit call Oga tomorrow morning from 7:30 to 9. Now Oga go sit down on top this chair where I dey this evening. Oh, if you just dey tune in, now I Dey Gallant be this program. No forget am o, so that we no go divert, go dey talk another matter. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, sir. What is your name?
I'm Adamu from Kuchingoro, sir.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Adamu from Kuchingoro. Adamu from Kuchingoro.
Ademu, how you dey?
I'm fine. How are you?
Fine, oh.
Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, thank you, Mama.
Yes, so now my name be that.
Well done job.
Yes, so what do you get to add on top this program now?
Honestly, I really, I'm really happy about this your program now.
I dey happy, say you happy, oh.
On this point, you just list it down. You are listing them down. I tell you, I say any day I've never listened to marriage radio program. I do not as if I dey sick.
Yes, so.
Because your program is always build me. I always build up for your program very, very well.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate you, sir.
I'm telling you, all those things are doing, you will just see somebody like this. You don't know how that person, the inner us coming of that person.
Yes, sir.
You will not say you want to help that person. You know what kind of person that person is. I just hear from the other caller if you want to help person, ask him first.
Ask, very important.
Ask him, it's very, very important. If that person really needs your help, then you help him.
Yes.
Then another point, you just bring it again. Manner of approach matter a lot.
Yes, very important, sir.
It matter a lot. One thing with communication, they doesn't pay for communication. You communicate with this person. How that is, I want to approach you that I need this thing from your place. How do I start to approach you that, and that the way you even you say you get my English.
The
way you guess how I approach you for you to give me what I demand for your place.
Yes.
It matter a lot.
You
understand that? So honestly, many people, that is what brought a lot of people back today, that they don't even know how to communicate with people.
Yes.
And manner of approach, to approach somebody, you don't know how to approach somebody, and see that person get what you want from him.
Yes.
But the way you go, first of all, approaching, you don't have that manner of approach. Instead of approaching somebody in a cool way, then you just go approach him verbally, anyhow. And which is you will not get that person that you need for him.
Yes, you go get them.
So honestly, what I'm trying to say now is that we should learn how to approach ourselves and how to speak with ourselves.
Yes.
That we benefit something for ourselves.
Yes, sir.
So honestly, I'm telling you this, my sister. I really love Human Rights Radio.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate you.
Telling you this. Every day I've never listened to Human Rights Radio. Like from the family, telephone value.
Yes, sir.
This your program again. Another one.
Yes, sir.
Honestly, anytime I never listen to all these things, I always charge my phone to benefit from this Human Rights Radio every day, and every day Human Rights Radio gives me up.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Honestly, I'm telling you, like the way they start the family program in the morning, they will say, you wake up, you wake up,
yes,
you wake
up.
So I feel like they are talking with me myself. And then I always listen carefully. I think these people, God really keep you silent very well for you to know how to talk with people. Honestly.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate this contribution.
You're most welcome. You're most welcome. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
We appreciate this. Our caller will call now. Everything when they try talk, I like the fact that he mentioned, say he like two things what I mentioned for this our program. Make I emphasize on top them again. I say if you see person where they physically challenged, though, no just go jump on top and say you want help them. Make sure say you ask them which assistance in need before you stand up, help them. Because some people they find that action rude. No be person, you no go just see person on top road, you don't know wetin dey worry am for mind. You go just jump, go start to help am. Even me, I tell una say I dey guilty but as I dey talk to una, myself I don learn. Before I do anything, before I jump help person, I dey ask am, sir, you want make I help you with this thing? If he say yes, I go carry on with the help. If he talk say no, I go dey find my way, dey go where I dey go. If we fit dodge inside this kind this thing why they talk this evening, it go help all of us. I can't talk say ask questions where they very relevant. If something no concern you, no go chook your mouth inside though. I don't see people where like to poke nose inside matter where no concern them. They no ask you question, you just jump, go they chook your mouth. This one they very rude and people no like them. If you just they tune in the program now, I Dey Gallant. And this is now Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. If you just dey tune in and you want call, our hotline number na 081 89 99 1011. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. What is your name, sir?
Okay, my name is Alfred, calling from Apo.
Alfred, calling from Apo.
I'm just joining the program. I don't know the program that's going on. I don't know that I've been talking for your language or which one.
This program now I Dey Gallant, sir.
Okay.
Yes, on top this our program we dey encourage people where they physically challenged, make them dey gallant for inside society.
Okay.
Yes.
Let me listen to it and call back.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Some people they were just they tune in. If you just they tune in on top this our interesting program this evening, the program now I Dey Gallant and a Feti Mama now sit down inside studio. Hello.
Hello, yeah, good evening. My name is Solomon. I'm calling from Life Camp.
Solo, how you dey?
Fine, madam.
Okay, what do you get to add on top our program, Solo?
You are talking about helping someone, right?
We are talking about those things where we fit do to help people where they disabled for our surrounding, whether na your community or na your village.
Okay. But with you never forget be say, there are some people physically they say them they very lazy. And you see say they get hand, they get leg, they get everything completely.
Yes.
But this thing is happening both men and women.
Yes.
They don't want to do anything, they just be like that. Then they say if anybody pass, then you see their condition. Then there's no how when you see some people their condition, not to say nothing do them, but they just they lazy. They don't want to do anything. And yes, I know some of us that have sympathy. There's no way you see such people that cannot be able to help. Maybe at times when I see those kind of people, I feel that okay, take 1,000, take 500.
Yes.
So there's no how. There are some of us that have this kind of sympathy. So, Nigerian youth, especially for the young ones, they are very, very lazy. That's the way I'm seeing it.
Okay.
They're very, very lazy. So I don't have much to talk about it. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your contribution.
All right.
If you just dey tune in the program now, I Dey Gallant, and we don't talk about several things where we fit do to help people where they physically challenged for our areas. And we talk say no be only physically 9 people they challenged though, even mentally. Some people not even emotionally. All these things. So on top this our program, we dey encourage everybody. If you dey hear the sound of my voice, now encouragement I did this evening, we dey advise ourselves on waiting we fit do to help everybody where they physically challenged for our environment. Because me and you, we no know tomorrow, we no know wetin fit happen tomorrow. You suppose stand out today, dey patriotic, dey strong, dey gallant. Na the whole idea be that. Hello.
Good evening, man.
Good evening, sir. Wetin be your name?
My name is Sunday Christopher. I know the
Sunday. How you dey?
Dey fine, man.
How your day go?
We thank God.
Okay. You dey follow this our program, ba?
I'm a really gallant man.
Correct. Gallant man, I trust you.
Gallant man, no daily.
Yes, so.
So what I still contribute, man?
Yes, I dey hear you.
Anybody wey needs himself anyhow, you dey see anyhow.
Yes, so.
Me when they talk to you now.
Yes.
Under bridge, I don't enter under bridge. They sleep for inside this town.
Okay.
So God come bless me. I say, me will not leave my house, myself lazy man.
Yes.
God help me. Now I get my work where I dey do today. They chop, they drink me and my family.
Correct.
So for my own contribution, they say, anybody who live himself anyhow, make him stand up, do what will happen tomorrow.
Yes.
That is the only contribution I can contribute. But man,
yes, I dey hear you.
I dey try my organ number since in the afternoon, something 4 o'clock. I know I no get them. My ordinary Ahmed.
Oga, you go continue to try you. Now, so plenty people they try to reach Oga. So continue to try till you reach him.
I'll just put I promise I say I'll come on Saturday. I need the person to look for the gardener work for there.
You go come tomorrow with that now. Come tomorrow morning.
No. I want to come tomorrow 4 o'clock because on Saturday if I come, I'll just continue my work. Now what will help me tell them?
Okay, I don't hear you.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, sir. If you just tune in into this our very interesting program, the program now I Dey Gallant, and this now Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Now on top this radio, now we dey encourage people, make them dey gallant. No dey lazy, laziness no dey pay anybody. Today we dey encourage everybody where they physically challenged, where they out there. I dey remind you now as I start this program this evening. Say last week I bring Janet Abua come studio and she come tell us about her life. She tell us about Tori, how she standa from village come town. She dey gallant, na gallant woman. I appreciate Janet Abua. If you dey hear the sound of my voice, I want to encourage all of us. So all of us dey gallant. As I sit down for studio, I gallant. Make we dey gallant inside everything where we dey do, and we go see where this our action go carry us go. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Thank you. Good evening.
Wetin be your name, sir?
I'm the ordinary Ahmed the second.
Ordinary Ahmed the second.
Yes.
This your name sweet, oh. I dey hear you, sir.
Thank you, sister. May God bless us.
Amen.
I really appreciate this program this evening.
Thank you, sir. We appreciate you.
Like you said, the other woman that came all the way from the village, I narrated her story last week.
Yes.
I was the one that I really appreciate her.
Yes.
And this program you bring this again, God will bless you.
Amen. Thank you, sir.
And will bless this station.
Thank you, sir.
And what my contribution is that, you know, this life, like I said last week, is not easy.
It's not easy, sir.
And that it's not easy. We human beings have to encourage ourselves.
Yes.
It's not everything that we have to keep for God to do for us.
Yes, sir.
So just like they said, it is said in the Bible that if you open your door, God will close it for you. It's not like that. At least you make an attempt to. Before God will help you to close it.
Yes.
So like my brother said then, if you take a look at the it is that some of us, I say some of us, sorry for using that word, so, some people, nothing will be wrong with them. They will just stay. Like, was it not the day before the day when I was coming back from work, going to Zuba?
Yes.
So by day turning, I forget to carry something from home. So I turned that day turning, unison to town. So I saw a lady sitting down, begging.
Yes, sir.
Nothing happened to her.
Sorry, sir. Network dey very bad o. You fit still call us back on top this program. This program na I Dey Gallant, and this na Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM. Na Feti Mama voice you dey hear so. On top this program, we don dey talk how we go fit help people wey get disability around us. And I don mention 5 things for those of una wey just dey tune in. Make I run through these things wey I mention again, so that if you miss am, you go fit write am down. The first one wey I talk say na building communication skills. Na the first thing wey I mention as I sit down for studio this evening. The second one na communicate directly. The third one na ask before providing assistance. The fourth one na dey respectful in all your words and actions. The last but not the least na ask questions where dey relevant. If you meet person for road o, you wan ask am something. If the thing where you wan ask am no concern you, my people, leave am make e dey go jejely. The only thing wey go make you go ask that question na if you know say that question dey very important, say make you ask. I dey give you license so you fit ask. But if you check within your mind and you know say that thing wey you wan ask am no dey relevant, my brother, my sister, go where you dey go jejely. Mind your business. Now everything wey we don dey talk on top this program be this. If you just dey tune in and you wan call us, our hotline number na 081 89 99 10 11. Make I call the number again. 081 89 99 10 11. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, sir. Wetin be your name?
My name is Chris. I'm calling from Airport Road.
Chris from Airport Road. I dey hear you, sir.
Okay, before I go say anything, I go first say I dey hear. So who think you don't pick my call?
You say?
I don't say you don't pick my call.
You don't dey call me one no pick.
I don't dey call so.
Sorry, sir.
My gallant voice don't even shake.
Sorry, just continue to dey gallant. At least I don't pick now, so you suppose dey gallant.
I don't gallant that.
Yes, so.
Hold on.
Thank you, sir.
I really appreciate your program. You guys are really doing a wonderful work.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, concerning the program on ground,
yes,
where the assistance given to the less privileged,
physically challenged, yes, sir.
The physically challenged people. Yes. Yeah, it's good to give an assistance to them and because they are one of us in the country.
Yes, yes.
Because when you see yourself first, you see them as your brother. A lot of us today, we don't give assistance to them. Because of one or two things that is happening.
Yes.
I will just take an example of what happened sometimes ago.
Okay.
Myself and my friend, an outside guy, we met one of these guys outside, this physically challenged guys. They asked us for money with outside.
Okay.
And my friend was not having money to give that money, so they said, please help us and God will bless your day.
Yes.
And the second person saying the guy said, if we assist them, it was interpreted to my started laughing. And still, in the society we are today, we all are one.
Yes.
In the morning, there are sometimes I'll be going to the office. You see them at this restaurant bridge. They want to walk. They want to do things.
Yes.
You see them at the restaurant bridge as early as possible, cleaning the bridge.
Yes, yes, that's true.
Me and you cannot do that. We felt if I would do that, it will fetch me income.
Yes.
I don't use that pedestrian bridge they do without putting change in my pocket to give it to them.
Yes, that's nice.
And if you watch in that aspect, I'm supporting the society.
Yes, you are.
I'm asking them. So I'm urging everybody who is listening to me today. Yes. Whenever you see people like that who wants to work and they find themselves in one or two places to do what is necessary, they should try it.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you so much.
I appreciate your contribution.
Yes.
This program na Dey Gallant. I appreciate everybody wey don call in or give their own advice. I been a contribution you give. I appreciate all of una. Make una no forget say the essence of this our program na to encourage all our people where they physically, mentally, socially or economically impaired. Make them dey gallant o. Because as I dey studio this evening, I dey gallant. Tomorrow we go come back on top the same program. No go anywhere. The next program na talk am for your language.
This is Human Rights Radio.
This is your magazine radio station. Listen.
It is only today that my daughter gets chose to eat food.